Generic greetings and welcome to Underchoice. Today's beverage is a very hydrating raspberry-infused sparkling water, hopefully not irradiated. Either way, welcome to the demo/playtest of Underchoice. This is a survival simulator set in a bunker. We are the overseer, and we are in charge of resources, the survivors, who comes and goes. We have certain choices to make when it comes to trading and events, decisions, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to jump in and show you a little bit of it. As I said, this is the demo/playtest, so basically it isn't finished. Let's just go to new game, and we'll do we'll see how we get on. There is a finite amount of game here in terms of that will literally, I think it's like 9 weeks. Every day something will happen. Then after 9 weeks, I think it ends. It might be a bit more, a bit less than 9. Either way, there's an end. Choose 2 survivors. So we have Emil, Thomas, and Sonna. These people managed to leave their homes and come down immediately after the alarm. They will be with you from the very beginning. So they have a profession. So we've got doctor, engineer, and a cook. I'm gonna go with Thomas and Sonna, an engineer and a cook, because why not? And then it says choose 2 items. These items were already in the storage when it all started. Maybe they will help you last longer. We have canned peaches, which restores 5 food. We have a wrench, which restores 2 basically bunker HP, the condition of the bunker. We have small canister, a small metal canister. Something splashes inside, but the volume is not encouraging. Restores 3 power. And then finally, a defibrillator, portable defibrillator for emergency medical assistance. It can save someone's life. You realistically think all of these would be in the bunker, but well, budget cuts. I'm going to go with canned peaches as well as the fuel. Those seem to be the most universal items, and we'll click continue. And then we'll go into the actual bunker itself. So, I'm almost certainly going to call it a vault at some point as well, I'm sure. Your priority is to ensure the bunker functions as smoothly as possible. Follow instructions from the command center in order to reach a maximum efficiency and minimize risks. We wish you have a great time and survive until the better future is here. Good luck. And yeah, we've got like this server rack on our head here. We don't know what's going on there. Okay, continue. All right. It says, here is a list of the residents who have entrusted their lives to you in the shelter. Their survival is your key to a bright future. If there are no residents left at the bunker, it will stop functioning. Continue. This shows the description of the residents' perk. Yes, so there you go. The perk is triggered once per turn in the order of the residents' position in the list. Okay, so we've got an engineer and we've also got a cook as well. Shows the health points. If the points go to 0, then residents die. Yeah, that's understandable. If there are no active events in the moment, residents can be moved between rooms. Their order affects prior to receiving provisions. The further down to the left the resident is, the earlier they receive their daily ration. Residents also affects the operation of some perks. So we've got 2 perks. Thomas has if bunker health less than 3, restores 1 with a 50% chance. And then Sonna is if stationed in room 1, which they are not, it will see. Oh, basically we're cooking. Yeah, consumes 1 power and provides +2 food. Okay, continue. Pull the lever to move on to the new day's event. Okay, so we pull the lever and then we get an event, which is going to be a briefing. Okay, this is a message, military leadership of the Kankoradat, I think. Node 1104, your activation is confirmed. You are in operation. Your main task is to ensure the security of the citizens. Confirm. Receiving the instructions. Accept. Okay, your duties include resource management and evaluation of occupants for admission. And individuals do not meet the criteria set by the High Command must denied entry. Confirm that you are ready to perform your duties. I will say accept. And briefing is concluded. Confirm receiving this message, then pull the lever. Confirm. Okay. So we can see the end sort of phase goes. So we're now on to day 2. And we have used, well, 2 food provisions, because that's exactly what happens. Each person will require 1 per day. We can move them around like this. So I'm going to put Sonna to the left because they're a cook, and then we can start turning energy into food. So you've got energy and provisions there. those are basically the only two resources as far as I can tell. And then, well, sorry, they've actually got coupons, so generic units of currency for the expenditure we can buy and trade and stuff. Let's go to end turn again, so we'll get another random one. This is Christopher. A potential resident is at the door. There are only 5 available spots in the bunker, so you can't let everyone in, but this guy looks useful. Keep him in mind. You only find out their pike after you let them in, so we don't know anything about them. I will just say accept, and they are an opportunist with a 50% chance to gain 1 generic unit of currency for each person. Okay, right, alright, but they've also only got 1 health. Oh, thank you. God, thank you. I hope this will be over soon. Assess the situation or find out where they're from. I'm going to assess the situation, so we have a choice there. Patawak has been holding for a grudge against us for too long, but we're no fools either. We built these bunkers to survive all this horror. Okay, accept. So, they are now in the bunker, and they're getting fed, and there we go. But we did make some food up. Right, so we have 10 coupons, we have a full health for the bunker of the condition. Day is 3, and we're on week 1. All right, I'll just end the turn there. Okay, this time it is a backpack. It says you may encounter threat type events. These will require your skills. So we need to assign people to this. These skills can consist of a string of symbols: medicine, engineering, combat, and universal. All right, so what we do is we can assign them to basically remove these points here, and that means that when we do our random roll, essentially we get a better chance of succeeding, which is going to happen. There we go. So it says we did it. A few cans inside, great. So we've gained 2 food. There we go. Okay, that's all fine. And then now, I guess, well, this is, I guess, the only choice we have to make. We pull the lever, and there you go. So you can move people around the bottom, and you'll do some trading, but our main choice really is based on what pops up here. Choice from Sonna. Last week there was an article in the news about nuclear tests on the territory. What if they drop a bomb on us too? We can reassure or remain silent. I'm going to reassure. You're right, the walls of our bunker are strong, they'll withstand anything. Okay. Doesn't appear to have done anything mechanically. Okay. Maybe there was a downside if we get the other one wrong. What else have we got? So we got 2 energy lost, well used, and then we've used 3 provisions, but we are obviously making them as well. Let's just end the turn once again, and this time it's going to be it says pumps. Okay, the pumps are not pumping fast enough, and I know why. My analysis shows that they lack power. If we simply direct more power to them, things will be better. I know what I'm talking about. I used to work at the water power plant. This is from Christoph. Okay. Repair the pumps or deny. I'm going to say repair the pumps and use 1 energy. Great. I should tell others about what I did. Found critical malfunction by myself and helped fix it, almost like your right hand. And that's basically it. So again, I wonder what would happen if we said no. Here are your coupons. So we've actually gained some money there because of Christoph. I would like to heal them as well, but well, we don't have any medical stuff at the moment. So this is going to be a malfunction this time. So this is from the military leadership. One of your water pumps is broken down. It's always water pumps or water chips, isn't it? Honestly, if there was ever something to to put in a bunker, it's more water pumps or warm water chips. This has to be a reference, right, to Fallout. Anyway, the High Command of Concordat, I think, is unhappy with your decision. In the future, try not to entrust important work at your military facility. Oh, okay, so looks like we had a bit of a failure there. Condition has gone. Yeah, we've lost 1 condition of the bunker. I'm guessing that's because we allowed Christoph to repair that. Okay, let's just end the turn because we don't have any other choice. And now it is an alert, but this is the last day of the week here. Attention, nuclear alert has been declared in the territory. All citizens must immediately proceed to the bunker assigned to your node. All the best. High Command puts faith in your heroism. We will accept because I don't have any other choice. And we go through all of the different character slots there, and then it is now end of the. Ooh, that looks a bit orange. Yep, close the door, and yep, big mushroom cloud in the distance there, and that's absolutely trashed everything. Okay then, so the bomb has been dropped, and well, tutorial is completed. Right, so I guess we're going to get this other stuff now. Outcomes, tutorial, all these say not available in demo. Let's just go to continue and see what the next week brings. So we load back in, and we still have the same amount of energy and provisions as what we left last week, so it doesn't like reset or anything, as you might imagine. We're on week 2. Let me just pull the lever and go to the next event, which is Trader. Okay, so you're my favorite client, robot. I thought it was, because you don't talk much and pay a lot. Choose whatever you need. We can negotiate the price. So I can go for, there's peaches. So we have peaches. We know what they are because we've got some. That is a canned tuna. So it's 12 generic units of currency, but provides 10 food as opposed to 5. And the difference is only 4. We've got some chocolate. Restores some health. Okay, that would be pretty good for Christoph. And we've also got some fuel, and then a big fuel. I'm going to get the chocolate. We'll buy that. And then I will... it says finish the trade. I don't want to finish the trade. I actually wanted to trade for that can, but I guess I don't have a choice. The game was telling us to do that. Alright, so chocolate, there you go. And that restores 1 health. That's all good. Energy is going down here. We do, however, have a small canister which I will use to fill up our generator, and then we will once again end the turn. So yeah, really the only choices we have... Ooh, dog. Hang on. There is a dog on the doorstep. It is large, pleading eyes filled with hunger and despair. Feed or shoot the dog. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to feed the dog, aren't I? Barks happily and wags its tail. We will accept. Okay, I wonder if that was... yeah, I wonder if that actually did anything. Maybe it will happen later on. I would have thought a game like this would have had, obviously you've just got health. You'd think it would have not morality system. What's the term? Like a happiness system in it. You know, people trapped in the bunker without any food and stuff obviously would be get upset rather than oh, who's this? This is Matthias. Node 1104 command should have informed you about my arrival. They are a soldier by the look of it. They have a fight and a wildcard symbol. If I accept them, they will go to room 4. However, in my experience, there's no real reason to like completely fill the bunker up. I am going to accept them because I want to see what they've got. Affirmative. They are ordinary. They are an ordinary person. So I think their bonuses comes from, yeah, comes from their stat block essentially. They have like 2 skills. Okay, and we are making more money now because we have the Christoph. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with another turn here. This is day 4. Provision. It says Node 1104. We have sent you 2 cans of food. Please sign upon receiving them. Accept. That's it. Okay, and we're still going to make some food. We definitely need to maybe get some more energy somehow. Oh, thief. Oh, from Christoph. I want to confess people are starving because of my theft. Here, let me return what is left. Oh, so I thought that someone's going to be taken, and maybe it has been going down more than I'd noticed actually. But we are going to accept the provisions from them, and we gained 5 food there. Okay. What I'm going to have to do is move Sonna over here because I don't want them in room 1 because frankly we're going to use too much energy and I want to save a little bit of that. I will, however, keep an eye on the food. We do have some canned peaches, and oh, here's the doggo again. The dog on the doorstep pushing a car battery towards you. It seems like a gesture of gratitude. We will accept, and there you go, and we gain our energy back. Alright, fair enough. So there may not be a direct sort of reward straight away, so hopefully by helping the doggo out, it is like I say, it's why it came back and give me that battery. Now I don't know whether that is completely random or whether or not it's based on the resources that you have, so the game will give you that or food or something. I don't know. know. But anyway, we'll end the turn. At least having energy is that's good there. And oh, cockroaches. We have huge cockroaches. This is a serious problem. They are almost half my height. Since they okay, we got rad roaches. Since they're better died than we do, need you to exterminate them as quickly as possible. Exterminate or deny? I'm going to say exterminate. And great, we have the right chemicals, yes, but they may be harmful, but it's better than suffering from pests. We will accept. And oh, everybody -1 health. That's not good. So that would have actually killed Christoph if I didn't give him the chocolate before. It looks to be now the end of the week. So, yeah, we'll go... Oh, there you go. So that is all people cowering outside the bunker. And it says week complete. So we have a letter. By the decree of our authorities, the public movement People's Voice has been declared undesirable in the territory. Persons associated with the People's Voice organization strictly prohibited from entering the bunker. Failure to comply with this order will have consequences. Wish you all the best. Okay, so anyone to do with People's Voice, we have to kick out. Here is the different characters. Residents open at 7 of 35. I don't know if some of these are ones I've encountered on a previous playthrough. You can see a lot of these are not available in demo, but you can see the different stats there. So Senior Intelligence Officer, Delta Classified. Jan, there is... Oh yeah, that's from a previous playthrough I had. It's an old sailor, seems to have gone mad. And yes, a young girl who caused... used computer science, university, she looks frightened. That's Sonna. And yeah, different characters. We'll continue. This is week info, and it is quite weak, as in there's no info. Not available in demo. I assume it's going to show like what's been spent and generated and stuff later on. But we're going to go to continue, and there you go. So it shows week 1 and week 2, and the the people who we met and what happened and the events, and it does go to week 9. Yes, okay, fine. We'll continue there. I don't know if we will go for a full complete, because basically you get the end and it's congratulations, you've got the end and demos end. So I don't know what the actual long term in the full game, what the end result or the end goal would be, other than just survival, of course. Right, okay, I'm going to open our canned peaches, and I'm going to put Sonna back, and then we'll pull the lever, and this time it is a trader. Good. And oh, excellent. You're my favorite client. Yes. So I'm going to get the can of tuna. I'm going to get the fuel. I don't need to repair the bunker because Thomas can probably deal with that there. You know what, 15 health. Well, I can't afford the defibrillator, which revives a person, but I can afford the other peaches, so I'm going to get that, and we'll finish. The advantage that we have is that although we are using 4 food per time, we are making money. 50% chance to give +1 generic drinks guaranteed for each person. The order of the positioning does actually matter. Let me maybe not put that there yet. The positioning does matter in the bunker, because not only does things like the abilities activate based on the position, but also if you can't give them provisions, then I believe they'll lose a health point. So have Christoph at the end. That could be problematic. So a choice from Matthias. Listen, Robert, I know I'm not in a position to ask, but maybe you could spare some coupons for me. I need to pay off quite a large debt on the people in the bunker. Oh, and I promise to pay them back with interest. Lend them coupons or deny. I'm going to say lend them because we do have that. Thank you, I'll pay you back double. Let's see if that actually happens. But we're getting to learn the different characters here and their traits mechanically, and also what's going on behind the scenes there. So maybe they're a gambler of some kind. Or you can tap on these characters. You can you can just leave me alone. Stop bothering me. You just keep annoying them. Let's go with some fuel actually, and then we'll pull the trigger on this one. We have reinforcement threat. Need a lot of workers to reinforce the hermetic gate of the bunker. We already have the necessary materials. Okay, so we need to fix this. So I can use these characters. So I'm going to move these around, and if I put this in a certain position, we'll gain a better way of yeah, doing this. Let's go with that one. I put it on there and it glitched out for a second. We'll remove that one and then finally remove that one there. So we have basically 1 in 10 chance, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, so yeah, we only had a 10% chance of failure there. Great, we can stop worrying about the rats coming inside, and we gain a condition as part of the event. Okay. And you can see when we assign them to this, they actually went to sleep, and it means that they didn't use provision. So you actually probably want more events, because it helps you out. Oh, power outage, that's not good. There's not enough power in the system. Seems like one of our solar panels malfunctioning, I guess. Someone will have to go outside and do it. Give coupons or deny. I'll say I'm going to give some coupons, and then we'll accept, and we gain an energy. Okay, and we're going to use some energy as well to cook. We do still have some food, so okay there. Let's once again end the turn. Provision. Node 1104 sent you 2 cans of food. We've said that. We've seen that before, so we'll just accept there. And then they're going to go through the normal procedure there. Day is over, and I think this is going to be the last time we're going to pull the lever for this week. Oh, no, we'll have one more. Oh, that says fight. I managed to win back my money. Here are coupons. Accept, and they give us 8 coupons. Okay, that's all right. That's good for trading later on, hopefully. And then it is this will be the last lever pull for this this day and this week. Thief. I want to confess people are starving because of my theft. Here, let me return what's left. And that's a message from Christoph. And that's more supplies they've given us, so thanks. They're an opportunist. All right. Let's see then. So we have another end of the week. Close the bunker up. And now what? The High Command has decided to introduce additional taxes on private trading due to high rates of maraudery in wartime. In this regard, prices for certain categories of goods may increase. Wish you all the best. All right, continue. And then continue on to the next week. So you can see the overall cycle, really. It's about, let's say, managing, well, your resources. There's only mainly 2, provisions and energy. I guess you could say that you've also got your coupons as well as the condition of the bunker is something to manage. It is a resource after all. And you've got certain events and decisions. So let's go for a trader here. I'm going to pick up the chocolate. We'll buy that. We'll buy also the can of food. In fact, we'll buy both cans of food. There we go. And then we'll finish. And yeah, you can see they're going through standard stuff here. Chocolate for Christoph. So we've got everyone on at least 2 health. We're going to put the provisions in there and then pull the trigger once again. This is the door. Oh, we have a chance to get some supplies. We found a storage room in the lower level, but the door is stuck. We need an engineer or a lock picker. Well, we have a couple of engineers. Let's go with remove that, and then remove that, and then accept. So it is a 100% success rate on this, and there we go. What have we found? We did it. There's some cans of food behind the door. Not a lot, but enough for the moment. That's give us 3. I don't know whether that capped out at 3 because of the provisions, but I'm not too sure. What I do want to do is shift Sonna over. I don't want to be cooking any more food because, quite frankly, it's the energy that is a problem. Oh, Barney. Okay. I thought it meant to fight. Just want to survive, please. I won't hurt anyone. I might steal some snacks at the very most, but only if I'm hungry. Just out of desperation, my name is Barney the Butterball. Please let me in. Okay. Well, I've only got 1 more slot, and I'm going to say sorry. I'm going to deny. Whatever, go to hell. Oh, supermarket. Maybe I can use commotion to get my hands on something. Okay, so I don't know what stats they have. I've never encountered that character. Oh, sorry, I've encountered that character before, but I haven't brought them in the bunker. I'm guessing if you've got multiple playthroughs, you'll learn the different characters and stuff like that. Reinforcement. Need a lot of workers to reinforce the door again. Okay, so we're going to do this. So let's remove all but one, so we succeeded last time. Let's see if we're okay on this one. Yep, it is successful, and we will accept, and there was no downside. I think if we've had some lost condition, then it might have had something there. How we're doing for food and energy? We're doing all right. For food, energy not so much. Complications. Message from Christoph. This is a tough week, I'm afraid. If we keep going like this, we won't make it. Oh, I mean, I can accept. I mean, that didn't seem to make any mechanical difference. These guys kept saying sad above their head, but I don't know if that actually affects anything. Maybe they won't activate. I don't know, but there's nothing to activate at this stage anyway. So, used to have it all, a home, a family, but now everything's in chaos. None of it remains. I apologise. Just needed to talk to someone. That's from Sonna. Okay. So we'll continue on then. And here's some coupons from Christoph there. And I'm going to put some food into provision. And, oh, this is going to be the end of day once again. And, once again, cockroaches. Exterminate or deny. If I exterminate, we know what's going to happen. We'll lose health. And I don't really want everybody to lose health. I'm going to say deny on this one. It seems like the only cockroaches will survive the war. So we've lost 3 provisions. So it's suboptimal, to say the least. But the alternative would be everybody being on 1 health, and I really can't afford them to all be on 1. Especially since there only appears to be a couple of ways to heal people. Chocolate. If we have the defibrillator, I think you can save them from death. Also, I think there's a doctor character, which will heal people. Anyway, we've got another letter. The High Command asks you to pay attention to the rapidly growing crime rate and to exercise civic vigilance. Residents of nodes are strongly advised not to leave their bunkers. Okay, I will go continue. Continue. We are on, this is week 5. Let's go to the next day and see what this brings. I wonder if we meet the doggo again. I definitely want to do some trading, but the problem is that I've not got many resources. Oh no, I've got 28 coupons. Sorry, I actually should be alright. Yeah, we'll see. There's the trader. Perfect. So what have I got here? We've got food. We've got a wrench. We don't need the wrench. We've also got this. Sleeping pills. These pills can give you a few precious hours of peace. Temporarily puts to sleep 1 person. And then you've also got cigarettes. Paper tubes filled with smoking tobacco, often used as currency. It spends... Oh. It spends life. That's some strong... that's some strength in those. If it removes 33% of somebody's health from 1 pack, smoking kills. Okay, I'm going to buy the food. I'm going to buy the food and then buy the sleeping pills. That, like I say, puts someone to sleep, and then yeah, basically you don't use as many provisions. I'll finish that one there. And then we are getting low on provisions, but I do obviously have them in the storage, so I'm going to go 1. And then 2, so we'll use tuna and peaches. We'll reorganize that, and then we will once again end the turn. 3 coupons. Oh, what's this? Discovered a potential way to serve as our food supplies. Sack of old dry growths in the back room. A good cook can make something edible out of it. We do have a good cook as well. Okay, I will say remove that, and then remove that, and then accept, and let's see if we can get some food. It's going to be a success. There we go. And that's given us 3 food. Yes, we made it into porridge. We've made porridge. All right. Some people are also sleeping there. And then back to the next day. I only have 3 energy, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Complaint. Used to have it all, home, family, but now it's in chaos. This is from Matthias. And yeah, they're just sharing their thoughts there. Oh, here are your coupons. Thanks. Food's okay. I'm going to put Sonna onto cooking duty once again. This time it is provision. Oh, we're actually going to get food. So we've seen that event several times before now, so I'm just going to say accept. And there we go. Let's move these back around. I always want at least a couple of points of energy remaining. There's another thief event, and it's basically just give us 5 food. Okay. So, yeah, you want something. Yeah, you want that event as much as possible then, because you're getting food. Unless there is a chance of it going the other way, I don't know. This is from Sonna again. Used to have it all. Yeah, we've seen that before. Accept. Sad. Resting. I'll have to read a book in the evening. Here are your coupons. And we've got 15 coupons, full condition. Energy is 2 out of 10, and provisions is 10 out of 20, I think. And then some activity. Sensors detected high levels of seismic activity nearby. Let's hope it doesn't hit us. It did, in fact. Oh, is everyone okay? That was a strong one. So we've lost a condition, but we didn't lose any health on any of the survivors. Okay, that's good. And then, there we go. End of week. So, we can see the doggo still waiting there. And we've got another letter. Due to operational requirements, all civilian specialists with an engineering background are required to report to the Unified Operations Center as soon as possible. Your qualifications are needed to carry out government tasks. Right? So, I mean, it's telling us stuff like that, but like nothing is actually happening. Same as it said about not letting in, was it the people's voice or something like that? I've not met anyone that, like, maybe we sort of have to fling them out and such. Again, I don't know whether or not that's just flavour or whether it's a mechanic that's not been implemented with this build, etc, etc. Let's go for full provisions. I definitely want to do some trading, and I would very much like to... There's the trader again. I want to get some fuel. There is some fuel, and I believe that is a bottle of poison there, actually. Yes. The slogan on the packaging says, the secret of success... The secret of success of great dynasties. The brand is always a strange marketing strategy. It's got a skull on the front, so that's arsenic. We definitely don't want to be buying that. We don't need that in our lives. We will, however, get some more sleeping pills, because I can, let's say, have people not... Well, we're going to have to eventually hand them out. Yeah. I mean, shall I see what they're like? Let's just go for... There you go, Thomas. Sleeping pills. There you go. So when we end the turn, yep, they don't actually... Jacob. Huh. Hello, wow, a node model, I believe. That's us. Name is Jacob, an engineer, or at least used to be. One of... let me in, robot promise make you function much less... Make you function last longer than your warranty period. We've already got an engineer, and... Like I say, you've only got 5 slots. I'm going to deny them, I'm afraid. Seriously, okay. So they might have had the same stat line to Thomas, but the food could become a bit of an issue. In fact, in my other playthrough, I did find that having only 3 characters was... Well, having 5 was just... I started with 5. I got as many people and maxed it out, and I, quickly ran out of food. Having fewer people didn't seem to be much of a downside. Yeah, I don't know. Sent you 2 cans of food. There we go. Yeah, having, like I say, not many people in the bunker didn't seem to be too much of an issue. Let's go with some fuel, and I will put the cook over there. Yeah, well, like I say, only 2 or 3, because with 2 or 3, you've got enough to do the events normally. Where, you've got, which is good, but too many people, you're burning through food. An old repair kit we can use to patch up generators and restore power. We can either restore a condition, which we've only lost 1, or restore energy. Oh yes, definitely restore energy. That is absolutely perfect. That's from Thomas. Generator chipping away like brand new. So I wonder again if this here, is this tied to the character? or whether it's just a random person that's selecting from this to messages about it, or it's their is it like I said their character, their profession, like as an engineer, etc. I'm not sure. I'm really not too sure. What I will do is go for canned tuna. Let's end that turn. I did, again, in another playthrough, I had someone who had a 15% chance, I think it was, to steal something from storage, which is a massive downside when you think that a can, that tin of tuna is like 10 food, 10 provision. So 50% chance every time I pull that lever for one of them just to disappear. No. Christoph, this is a tough week, I'm afraid. Yeah, indeed. Just need to add salt. He's hiding something. Here are your coupons. We're up to 9 coupons. Complications. Provision. And there's more food again. Excellent. Alright. So this is week 6. I think it would be rude not to at least finish off the playthrough. Excuse me. I see a giant rat. It's coming right for us. Accept. Oh! Matthias has lost health. Rats bite so hard. If we don't protect ourselves, they'll eat us alive. That was Matthias. They're a soldier as well. You think that of all the people that's going to get damaged, it would be the professional soldier. Although I think they said they were in intelligence, not necessarily, rat fighting. That is a branch of the military, obviously. Week complete. It says the High Command thanks you for your support in these dire times. Continue, 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 and we've got 1, 2, 3 more weeks. Okay, let's see if we can get to the end. Definitely need to trade over for some more stuff, as is standard procedure. Does my coupons have gone to 32. I'm going to say it's been like, it feels like every time I come back here after the week's end, we were on 28, but it's 32. Oh, brilliant. So we want food, we want the gas canister, and we want even more food, and that will do me for now. And then there you go. I could have picked up, obviously, the defibrillator. Again, I'm going to guess that, long term, there will be, more items added. We have a new person. You have no idea what to go through. I saw such nasty things on the way here. Let me in, I'm good for a fight, and be your security guard, and also sweep the floors if you need. So I don't know what the profession is or what their skills are. Well, I know they've got 2 in fighting. Again, I'm going to say no, I'm afraid. What, are you insane? I've been through hell just to get here. Yes, I know. I apologise, but like I say, maxing out on people is not necessarily the best idea. Let's say that and that. There we go. So nice, healthy energy and provision storage. Another person. This is another fighter, Leos. Should stick together in this hell. I'm strong and I can help you survive. Let me in, you won't regret it. Deny. Your choice. Remember that each day brings me dangers. We could have been stronger together. I've not had anyone like storm the bunker or anything like that. But again, I'm going to assume that something like that is possible. Let's keep on cooking. So we still have them on cooking. Oh, Thomas, I see a giant rat that's coming from us. And that's Christoph. Oh, yes. See, I don't have a choice other than just okay. Unless I need a fighter. Maybe that's why I'm not getting the maybe I'm not getting the choice. Let's end the turn again. Complaint. Yeah. Let's see. Provisions are going right down now. Gonna have to say that. Provision. There's more food. Excellent. And is there only 1 trader per week? Oh, some activity here. Sensor detected high levels of seismic activity, and oh, there you go. Everyone okay? That was a strong one from Christoph there. So condition now of the bunker is 3 of 5. Thomas, if condition 3 or less, 50% chance to repair. So frankly, I'm just going to wait for them to patch the walls up. Speaking of that, when we go back in, you can see that there is actually a physical change in the background of the bunker. Nice little subtle detail there. New letter. It's not new. It's the same as before. There you go. Thank you for your support. Continue, continue, and 2 more weeks to finish. Okay. And let's see. Is there going to be more trading? We've had the trader in the first instance every single time, I think. Yep, there you go. Oh, that's new. That's duct tape. Restores 1. Okay. Well, I'm going to get the food, I'm going to get the fuel, I'm going to get the more food, and that's all I can get. I like the duct tape, but like I said, Thomas will repair up. Yeah, you can see all the cracks look on the bunker here. Let's go with... I'm going to move those around. I don't want them using the last of our energy. Although we do have the ability to get 3 more, so I guess I'll get that. Cockroaches again. Exterminate or deny. If I exterminate, Matthias is probably going to die as well as Christoph, so I'm going to say deny, which means we lose some food. But I do have provisions there. I am going to move them over and put some more food there. Let's see. Nikolai, I hope you're reasonable and provide me with shelter. I am a qualified surgeon and my help may be valuable to you. I wouldn't be able to aid you personally considering you're made of metal. That's us, is it? Right? I will accept them if... Oh, they're a surgeon. Are they? I forgot to mention, I specialise in plastic surgery. I hope someone in this beautiful place wishes for a prettier smile. In any case, I can still provide first aid. Well, we've got another engineer. So, if condition less than 3 restores, basically what I'm hearing is, yes. Oh, reinforcement. Right, we need to fix this. Okay, so... this actually is going to be advantageous to us because I can do that, which means it's a 100% success chance, and then everybody's sleeping, which means they don't eat food, no provisions, so that's actually really, really good for us. Great, now we can stop worrying about rats coming inside, and we've just gained 2 condition. Yep, there you go. Everyone wakes up, and I'm actually going to say, there's some sleeping pills. So they go to sleep. So they won't use, you know, some food. We won't use some provisions. Hang on, what? I'm sure that they're asleep. Yet they're talking to us. How is this possible? Here are your coupons. We're up to 24 coupons now. Nothing in storage. Energy is 4. Sensitive detect levels of seismic activity. There we go. Bit of damage on the bunker. Yeah, we've got 3 energy and provisions are going down. So, day's over. I will pull the lever once more. And it is a thief. But it's going to be... we gain more food. And... that is it, I think. There. Yep, there we are. And we get another view at the surface there. And that'll probably be the same. Yes, they're basically thanking us. So there's... where is our character? Where's the other one? There you go. Experienced surgeon, unfortunately. Eyesight is no longer good enough for him to operate, but his knowledge is invaluable. Yes, it'd be nice to be able to know more, like, on this screen, so you can... Very nice to select them and see like their stats and stuff. But again, just the demo build. I guess we'll try for 1 more week. I think it's 1 more week and then that'll be it. So, once again, probably do a bit of trading. And 36 coupons, which which is all good. I'm not going to have someone cook because I've only got 2 energy. Trader. Right. We will buy the food. I will buy the fuel. I will buy the chocolate and the other food as well. There we go. Okay, good. So we're down to 5 coupons now. I wasn't going to bother getting the wrench to repair. We've got 2 engineers. We don't need to repair the bunker. Provisions. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Chocolate. I mean, I'm going to put it on Matthias, I think. Give him some chocolate. Yeah. People's Voice. Oh. Don't touch me. I represent the People's Voice. Robot, you. It happened because of the like of you. Give me all your coupons or we'll all die. Give coupons or deny. We were told that... Well... We were told that we weren't to be dealing with these guys. But that was from High Command. But again, we don't know the narrative. You know, are we the baddies? Give coupons or deny? Deny. Are you even listening to me? Don't you believe me? Don't you? Tin can. I must be accepted to the voice. Deny. Damn you all. Oh. Right. So that happened. There was a massive explosion. And then the bunker door's still shut. We've lost the condition. We've sadly had a fatality. The dead politely keeps quiet. Everybody's on... Well, minus... Everyone's lost to health. So now... Yeah. Oh, they really brainwashed him, poor guy. Those fanatics from Voice must be pleased. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've never experienced that event in the game before. Let's shift people around. Let's see what we're on. We're on day 4. This is the generator. And we need to fix it. There is going to be a 20% chance of this not working. I would lose a health if I did this. Generator provides power. The refrigerator's broken. Well, I'll just have to gamble. There's a 20% chance of failure. Generator's fixed. Refrigerator chambers are functioning. And we gain energy. You'd think if the... you think you would lose provisions if the refrigerator goes off, but you wouldn't. But you would gain energy, not fixing it. Food at last. At least a couple of cans. This is Deserted Soldier. Food, at least a couple of cans. I haven't eaten anything in 2 days. My squad leader has gone mad. He made me defuse a minefield with my bare hands. I ran away. I'm hungry. Give me some cans and I'll give you coupons. Deny. Come on, it's not like running away from a good life. To hell with it. Go and join the partisans in the forest. I wonder if that's going to be something that long-term could affect what we encounter. Let's see. Only a couple more days now, I think. More activity. Detected high levels of seismic activity. There's the bunker being damaged again. So we're on to 2 out of 5 condition. However, that's just been repaired by Thomas. And luckily, he's not going to do it. I think this might be it. Complications. Yes, they're basically unhappy. Confirm. And I think the day's over. Yes. Okay. Back to the surface. There's a lot of people here. You only get 1 or 2 coming down. That is all, I believe. Unless there is 1 more week. Looks like there's 1 more week. Well, it would be rude not to finish off, wouldn't it? Unless it's not, in which case it's like, that's it, done. No? Do we have another week? I think we might do. Okay. Yeah, the demo's ended. Okay, I was going to say, I thought so. We do some more trading again. So, demo's ended. Thank you for playing. We seem to have survived at least. You help if you add Underchoice to your wish list. We will go to the main menu. So there you go. Tutorial. Good outcome. You held out until the end. Better future is here. So, yeah, unlocked 2 of 9. But I'm guessing this one is you failed. Either the bunker's been destroyed, there's been no people. I guess that's the only two ways of things to go, isn't it? You either survive or the bunker gets destroyed / there's no people. Because if you run out of, say, food or energy, that's just another way of the people essentially starving. So yeah, that's been a bit of Underchoice. So yeah, overall, have enjoyed my time with it. Definitely, obviously, the playtest / demo here. I would guess lots to add. Events, different characters. Certainly more items and things like that. It does lean towards more the sort of passive experience. Like I would have thought there'd been a lot more choices, especially in the actual like events where something goes wrong, where if we assign different different fixes and abilities and such. But like I say, maybe that's representative of the build it is at this stage, or maybe that's like long term what they're going to do. I do like that you don't necessarily immediately know what some of the outcomes might be. Like we helped the doggo, and then a couple of turns later it sort of helped us out, and we had a couple of those as well. So yeah, if you like what you see, by all means, check the link out in the description. I'll be keeping an eye on this one because I like, in general, I like games about bunkers and shelters and things like that. So yeah, I could very much understand if this went a little bit sort of Papers, Please as well, where you have different bios and you've been giving like certain commands from above about who and what you can let into the bunker and such. But we'll see how it gets on. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Comment in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.